Hey guys, me Dave. It's 3:25, 2022, so it's Friday night. I am sitting here relaxing, trying to relax. I've been hit all day, so I'm having a drink now, trying to take the edge off. They've been hitting me all day. Didn't do anything today. Later on, because they were just hitting me, just making me feel icky all day today and stuff. So, um, but I want to talk about, these guys like to punish us. They like to punish us. They look for reasons to punish us. Yes, I mean, we're going through experimentation and all this stuff, and everything kind of has a reason why they do this and that and everything else. But these people also like to torture you. They get their jollies off on torturing you. They want to torture you. They love it. So, they're contractors, and to be honest, from the research I've done, um, they probably don't know a whole lot about the research, the experimentation. These people they like to hurt you. They like to torture you. They enjoy it. They don't want you running to the doctor because they want you to sit here on your bed and be tortured. They don't want you going to the doctor and talking about your symptoms or anything else because they want to torture you. Because if you go to the doctor and talk about your symptoms and everything else, then they kind of have to show you're getting better. You're doing something to make yourself feel better. They don't want that. They want to sit here and torture the hell out of you. In my program anyway, and they're very possessive. They've been getting more and more possessive over the years. I used to be able to go camping. I had a van, and I used to be able to take the dogs and go camping and all this stuff. And there might have been a couple agents up there, older guys, in their 60s. They were kind of there looking out for me. They weren't there to harass me. They looked like agents almost. I don't know who they were really, but they didn't bother me. I'd go camping for a night and it wouldn't bother me. Now the last couple of years I've went camping and they send thugs up there. They'll send thugs up there to harass. Usually it's 3-on-1. At least 2 to 3-on-1. And they like to harass and chase you out of the campground, try to chase you back home and all this stuff. They've been getting very possessive. If I go for a bike ride with my sister, they're giving me diarrhea, and stuff like that, and trying to chase me back home. They'll go sit on the toilet. So they will do stuff like that. They've been doing the last couple of years. Very, very possessive. They've been getting upset if I take the dog to the park. It's very, I don't know what these people's problem is. I think they're very insecure, and they're just they want you in the house. They want you in your room all the time on the bed, and if they had it their way, you would be sitting in a empty room with a cot, and they would be torturing you 24/7 if they had it their way. You wouldn't have a computer, phone, nothing, TV, nothing, and they would be sitting there torturing you 24/7 if they had it their way. Thank God that doesn't. People don't let that happen, but. Um, I mean, we gotta all go out there and pay bills and run errands and go get supplies and everything else. And these people are very, very possessive. They've been getting very, very possessive in my program the last couple of years. I got rid of my van. The brakes went out on it, so I sent it to the junkyard. And I bought a truck last year. I've had it about a year now. And they were trying to prevent me from getting another vehicle. They don't want me driving. They hate it that I have my driver's license, and I have my commercial driver's license. I have my Class A license, so I could drive anything, and they hate that. I was falsely diagnosed, obviously, so there's no way I could use my commercial driver's license. I still hang on to it, but I can't use it because I probably wouldn't be able to pass the physical, part of it now. But they're they don't want you driving. They don't want you to have a car. They don't want you doing anything. They were trying to prevent me from getting a truck and all this stuff. I haven't had a day off since I bought the truck, which was about a year ago. It'll be a year next month that I bought the truck. And so I haven't had a day off since, and I'm getting nailed this month and last month. Every day, up at 14 hours a day, 16 hours a day. You know, they're just they're out of control. The thing is like you've been, I mean, a lot of us have been falsely diagnosed and everything else in the psych ward and locked up and everything else. All that's over with now. It's time to move on. And why can't they let us live a comfortable life? They told me I'd be able to live a normal life and all this stuff, which was total lies. I gotta check my time here. Um, which is total lies. You can't believe anything these people say. They will trick you. They will lie to you. They will, they will just, they'll do whatever to make you believe something that's not true. It's all a big lie. These people lie for a living, you guys. Um, and so that's that. So another thing I want to talk about is our pets. They like to hurt our pets. They killed one of our dogs. They tortured her horribly. We had to put her down. She was being tortured so bad. I wish I would have handled that different now. I wish I would have called the police. I wish I would have done something um, to handle that different. But we decided to put her down. They tortured her all the way to the vet. She couldn't even walk. She was crying. She couldn't walk. The tech had to help her walk in the vet's office and everything else. They like to hurt our pets, you guys. They get off on this stuff. They don't care, you know. All my pets are gone. They don't care, you know. I had a Doberman Pinscher, and they tortured her horribly. I think they gave her cancer in her paw. She had a red spot about that big on her paw, on one of her fingers, and it turned out to be cancer. I think they did that to her when I was getting hit super hard, and they were hurting her all the time. They were, believe it or not, they gave her voice to skull. Uh, the second time I got locked up and I got released, um, they were, her ears would go way back, like if somebody was talking to her, and she wouldn't even come to me and all this stuff. So they will hurt our pets, Tanner, my collie, he's going to be 3 years old. I was scared to get another dog, you guys. I lost my lab to cancer, and then I had to put Lexi down. She was 13. She was having hip dysplasia and everything else. I had to put her down, but they were hurting her big time. They were hurting my other dog, but not as bad. Tanner, they hit a couple times. I'm to the point where I'm going to throw myself out of here if they hurt my dogs, If I'm not here, leave my dogs alone. Leave my family alone, Um, and I think they're hitting our other collie. We have two collies. They're brothers, and I think they're giving Cody seizures. All of a sudden, he started having seizures, for no reason. He went to the vet, did blood work and everything else, and they can't find anything wrong with him. Nothing's wrong with him. Nothing's wrong with his blood or anything like that. They can't understand why he has a seizure. So he's having unexplained health attacks all of a sudden, just out of the blue. So these people are heartless, you guys, and they're killers. And they will kill our pets. and they would kill us if they could. You know, they're heartless, dangerous people, and I think there are people watching these people in my program anyway. Hopefully to make sure they don't go overboard, but they're you know, these people they're out of control. They're out of control. You know, and they're seeing what they can get away with, and they've been getting away with murder almost. You know, so, and you know, hurting our pets and killing our dogs and everything else. You know, they're psychopaths. You know, and they're crazy. They're crazy. You know, so I just want to talk about that. They will hurt our pets. You know, so we got to be careful about that. You know, so how many minutes do I have? Almost time up. So anyway, so that's what's going on. I'm sitting here, you know, I'm kind of being hit right now, having a drink, trying to relax. You know, hopefully I'll be able to sleep. I slept pretty good last night. I woke up at 6:30 though, and I couldn't get back to sleep. Um, you know, and stuff. So, but I suppose I'll cut this off, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy your night and have a drink or have a beer or something, and enjoy the weekend. And I'll talk to you guys later.